they're so
Category.
easy. Like their format,
really?
it's so much easier. They just prepare their speech and just read it on a podium and do nothing.
This show is sponsored by NYCU OBE.
Welcome back to your senpais here. I'm Jessie.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Britney.
So today we're going to talk about debate.
Debate, because Jessie used to be an English debater.
Yes.
Wow.
Challenging.
That sounds very scary.
So
Yeah.
first of all, I want to know what do you guys know about debate and what do you want to know about debate?
Okay, so like for debates, the first thing that popped out in my brain is the MUN.
MUN?
Yeah, like the club in every high school. Yeah, Model UN.
Model U. Oh.
And debaters are usually very scary or difficult to deal with because they are very good at arguing.
That's like stereotype, okay? What about you, Britney?
I just want to know how you think so quick on your feet. Like, do you prepare beforehand? Or, like, how prepared do you have to be?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's, like, a skill that you learn or that you just have?
I think it's so, okay, first of all, MUN, it's a stereotype that we debaters hate because we are different from the Model UN.
That's more like
Model
politics.
UN. Yes,
right?
it's like, no, it's not
Because
about
it's like a
politics. It's like they're so
category.
easy. Like their
Oh,
format,
really?
it's so much easier. They just prepare their speech and just read it on a podium and do nothing. And people don't challenge them. People
Not the diss track.
hot takes. It's so much easier compared to debate because debate it relies more on your impromptu speaking and impromptu like everything because basically you are unable to prepare every single thing. You have time to prepare, but you don't have. I mean, there are basically some things that you're unable to prepare that you don't expect. Maybe you expect some questions that may be asked, but there are some questions that you don't even think of.
Yeah.
But you are put onto that spot that you have to answer, even though you don't know the answer. You just have to do something.
So do you have like a frameworks or
We have
rules?
It's like there are
apply?
different formats of debate, and there are policy debate, there are public forum debate, there are Lincoln Douglas debate, there are world school debate. There are so many different kinds of
what's
debate.
yours?
I do public forum debate and a little bit of policy debate and a little bit of world school debate.
So you do everything.
Yeah.
Yes. So for public debate, we have 2 people on a team. And for world school debate, it's 3 people on one team. And policy debate is 2 people. And Lincoln Douglas is 1-on-1. Yes.
1-on-1.
And each debate
Yeah,
is
the
very, very
1-on-1
different. So for public forum debate, I think it's more for beginner. Like, even for the audience, like the topic that we are discussing, it's more open for everyone for discussion, for public forum discussions. And for policy, we have to be very, very specific.
Yeah.
We talk about what kind of policy that we need. So we have to go into the detail of the policy. So basically, during the debate, you're making a policy. So you have to talk about the budget. You have to talk about what people's going to think about. You have to talk about the feasibility of the policy and everything.
But you were a debater since you were a high school student.
Yes.
Like, how do a high school student do that?
I mean, I don't know. It's I think for the status quo of Taiwan debate, I think it's very difficult for a lot of people because we have English debate, but most of students, they don't really speak English that fluently. So it's very hard for them to do debate.
I mean,
yeah, that's
it's
because even for native speaker, it's hard to
That's what I'm
debate.
saying.
Yeah,
I was
Yes.
like, you did it in English. I thought you did it in Chinese.
It's hard
English,
even in
yeah.
Mandarin.
So
Yeah.
I struggle a lot in the freshman year. But I think for me, I am kind of like different. It's because I am so competitive. So like,
So you're like, I need to
yes,
perfect
I need
this.
to,
I
I need
to
to
win.
Yes, I need to win. I need to practice my English.
Do
but
all the debaters like that?
no,
Oh, okay.
I think most of them. I think it's very sad. I think it's also very sad for me back in freshman year because we are forced to debate against international school students.
Oh, really?
And most of them are from like American school or like from Cambridge or like any kind of
Cambridge?
Yeah, Cambridge International School. And like
Oh my God.
a lot of them like speak English as a
Natively.
native language. And for us, we're from public school and we don't speak English like since we're very young. Maybe we only speak English at school and we don't speak English that often, but we have to debate against them. And it's very hard is that even though a lot of students, they do prepare a lot, but when you are during the tournament,
They stuttered.
yes, we get
fright.
scared.
Oh my gosh, that's such a big thing.
Yes, and like, especially you're against someone speak English that fluent. Like even though you just have to read your script, read your debate speech,
you don't even know what you're talking
you
about.
don't even
You're
you
just
just
Just your
sounding
subconscious mind that's
Yes.
on.
making some voices.
What's even more scary is that we have a section called crossfire. So basically you have pro side and con side, and after you both reading your speech, you have to be on the podium and ask each other questions.
So they could like pick at the weak points in your speech,
Yes,
basically.
yes.
And do you have to reply?
You have to reply. If you don't reply, they will just stay there for 30 seconds and they will ask
And then you lose points.
so you don't have anything to say, then move on to next questions and they keep asking. And like if you like for most people, if they are unable to answer the first questions, they can't answer the rest of them because they get too scared because everyone's looking at them. Like you have 4 people in the room and 3 judges in front of you. So you're on the podium and you're unable to answer the questions. Judges look at you. And your opponents would be like, okay, you can't answer. So that means you concede this point or like you don't concede. And what do you mean? Can you explain more? And sometimes maybe I think that's kind of strategy that you ask a very simple questions. And if they can't answer, you just put more pressure on
Yeah, I was
them.
gonna ask, what's your strategy to like get the competitive advantage?
I think it depends on the format. For public debate, public foreign debate, you just ask really simple questions on the feasibility, the possibility, and the magnitude of the impact, how much people it's going to impact, and like what exactly your things works, and just ask simple questions. But for World School debate, I think it's more stressful because you can interrupt people's speech. So
That's
for public,
so rude.
For public,
you could interrupt.
yes, like after a minute, you can just ask point of view, point of information, and they have to take your point of information. So, for example, for public foreign debate, it's after your speech, we ask you questions. But for World School debate, it's when you're speaking, and maybe you speak something strange or something weird, we just interrupt you instead, and just point of information, POI, and you have to take their point, and you have to answer that during your speech. So, for example, I'm now speaking a lot. You can just interrupt me and say,
POI?
yes, okay, take it. Yes, and you ask the questions and I have to answer
What's the
that.
definition of being sustainable?
Yeah, and just say that. Yeah.
Oh.
And say that and continue your speech.
Oh.
So you have to
So
do
it's like you have to explain it.
And you have to
Yes.
keep track of where you
Yes.
are in your
yes,
speech.
yes. And it's
Ooh.
hard because for most World School debate, it's impromptu debate. So impromptu debate is like you get the topic 30 minutes before the debate and you have no internet. You only have a dictionary and a pen.
Dictionary?
Yeah, a dictionary. You in order to define the topic
Yeah.
So you have a dictionary, a pen, and a paper, and 30 minutes before the topic, and you just write down your 8-minute speech.
And you have your
8 minutes?
brain.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have your brain.
Yes, the only thing that you have.
But my question is, because a lot of listeners of our podcast, maybe they listen to this podcast because they want to learn English.
Mm-hmm.
More fluently.
Yeah. So have you already achieved this kind of fluency before you joined the debate team?
No,
or after that?
No, I think after.
I think it helped.
Yeah, I think it helped a lot because I think the first thing it's pressure. Like you definitely have to be fluent. Like you can't do debate without a fluent English. Like that's a reality. So the pressure is on. I think basically I listen to English podcasts every day and I try to imitate the podcaster.
Yeah.
And I think for podcasts, I don't listen to like this kind of talk show, anything. You listen to NPR, you listen to New York Times.
Yeah, New York Times.
Yes, and you
BBC
try.
News.
You try to do the same
because
thing.
you want very formal formatting.
And there's a structure.
Yes, and the second thing you do is after you listen that, you try to come up with questions. Like, what are you going to ask? Or maybe you challenge the things that you're talking about and try to write a speech yourself without using any internet. Just like after listening to the podcast, I write a speech and I try to speak.
So there's a lot of preparation.
I feel like you were not just listening to the podcast, you were analyzing the podcast.
Yeah, you have to so you have to
but
both.
in English, so you practice that. So you're not just immersing yourself with people that speak it.
Yes.
You're actively trying to practice what you just learned. That's
It's difficult is because we're in a public school. We don't have that environment. We don't have an English environment.
So you taught yourself.
Yes, you have to.
And fundings.
Yes, you have to find ways to do that.
Wow.
I think it's really hard. So I feel like every time I do debate, I feel very sad because for a public forum debate, we usually have a month to prepare. And I feel so sad. It's because we prepare for a month for the speech, for everything. But when you enter the tournaments, you're debating against those international school students, you suddenly don't know what to say. For a whole month, you've been prepared for this moment, but
like you're being intimidated.
Yes, and a lot of them saying they're being humiliated. Like
I could totally imagine. It's just like people would say, like, you don't even know how fluent I am and how clever I am in my own language.
Yes, and I think it's such big disadvantage for our students who compete with them. It's because debate is hard already, and we're debating in our second language.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard and really, really frustrating. So I think it's very sad for our club because we have a lot of students, but after a tournament, everyone's gone. They can't. They're just like, I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it.
Point of information. I want to interject. But do you think it ends up like those that stay? Do you think they end up being better, like as individuals? Because those skills are like practical in so many areas of life.
Yeah,
especially if you want to. Yeah, the way of thinking, and depending on the career you want to pursue, I think being eloquent and being able to think on your feet is good for any path.
And every field.
I think it's really, really valuable, but it comes with great cost.
It comes with a great cost.
Yes, like you have to be very strong mentally,
especially for senior high school students. They're also young.
Yes, they're
impressionable.
Yes. So I am actually a leader of the club. So
really?
So I help a lot of freshmen practice their English constantly. Like I try to help them prepare for their confidence when they're speaking in English. So, because I feel like it's hard to convince them that it's okay to have accent. When I speak an American accent, I feel so frustrated because I want to encourage them like it's okay that you have accent.
But they will be like, but
you don't have accent. Yes, but I feel sorry and I don't know what to do. Like I tried to convince them that you have to be clear, and it doesn't necessarily means that you don't like I don't know what to I feel hopeless at that time. I don't know how to help them.
The thing about it is even people that speak native English have accents.
Yes.
Like I'm native English, but I don't speak like an American. I could fake it, but I don't want to.
Yes.
Fake it for us.
No, I'm not doing that.
I think I try so many different ways. So I even find, because we have World School Debate, it's basically every country can enter that tournament. So I found a lot of Singaporean. They do debates. They're so good. They honestly one of the top school, and they have really, really strong accent, and it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to demonstrate that
accent doesn't matter.
Yeah, accent doesn't matter.
The point you're trying to get across.
But then they say they speak good English. They say they say that I don't have a really pretty accent, but then I don't have a really good fluency. So I demonstrate
The
this.
fluency just needs
Yes,
practice. They just need to be encouraged to practice. I
Yes,
think that's
but
all they need.
it's so hard because I feel like after a tournament, they got scared. It's really scary because they constantly have to think about, what if I cannot speak again? What if I don't know how to speak? What if I don't know what to say?
But part of the practice is being exposed to.
Yeah, and it's brutal. I
Yeah,
feel like
I know. It sounds It sounds really scary.
For 17,
just
16 students.
Just imagine standing on the stage and everyone is staring at you,
and
you don't
is watching
Yeah,
you.
and I think what it's so brutal is like they're 3 minutes straight, stand there, do nothing. You don't know what to say for 3 minutes, and people don't interrupt you. People was like, for a first minute, they will ask you, so you don't have anything to say? And then
You can hear the clock ticking.
yes, and then the people ask you like, at least you have to say something.
Yeah.
And then the judge started to encourage you, say, at least you say something. But
So
it's
you
not
think that's just
encouraged.
adding pressure?
Yes.
It's like, why are you talking? I'm trying to hear
How
my
do you
thoughts.
overcome that?
I cry. I just
Oh,
cry. But
just
not during the
before
tournament.
or
Yeah,
after?
After and
After.
before. And I
Just
was
let
like,
it out.
yeah, but I think that is my toxic trait. It's like, I am so competitive. I was like, no, I cannot be this again. I have to come back with a revenge.
But you
I'm
really
gonna
have
kill
a
you.
strong belief in your mind.
Yeah.
You have such a growth mindset.
Yeah, but I think it's very, very hard. It's really hard. And I try to encourage everyone that is studying English. I think it's really okay that you have accent, and it's really
Yes,
okay to
totally.
make grammatical mistake, because you can't be perfect. Like, it's impossible. I think whenever you try to speak English, just be confident and just don't care. Like, give no fuck. Don't care about people.
Your
like,
brain is your brain.
and
And the output is just the output.
And think about it, like, you are speaking your second language and you try so hard to practice it. You try so hard just to communicate with people. You try so hard and you already put a lot of effort in it. Just do your best. And I don't think like you have to think about what people think of you.
And then if the people that you're if the people that you are talking to judge you by your accents, then just don't get along with them.
Yes. They're not good
they're
people.
not
They're
for
not
you.
good people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like if people judge you based on your accent, the only accent they know is American accent or British accent. They have such a small world.
Yeah.
So just don't care. And I feel like it's okay to feel frustrated and it's okay to feel a lot of pressure. I think it's all part of the process.
Yeah, I think it's part of the process. And on that note, it is time to wrap up.
Yeah.
So what vocabulary do you guys have for today?
Visibility.
Disability.
Visibility is on how practical your things are and how the possibility that you can finish that, the possibility
achieve
you can
that.
achieve that. Yes.
I think immerse is one that I used. And
Immerse.
you try to immerse yourself in the practice and in the language just to get the fluency down.
So, for example, you try to
Immerse
create your
yourself.
English environment.
Yeah, just try to get it in all factors of your daily activity.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Status quo is current state. So, what we have right now.
The
We d-
standard.
Yeah, status quo. Yeah. Oh, one last thing I want
Familiarity.
to talk about is that. Oh, I forgot. It's really encouraging. Oh my god, I forgot.
it's very encouraging.
I don't know. I forgot. Oh my
The
god.
clock is ticking. Can you hear it?
Do you want to say something? At least you have to
30
say something. You have nothing to say?
It's really encouraging. Oh my god. I mean,
We're
I
the
love
judges right
everyone.
now.
Just I don't know. Don't be frustrated. Oh, I want to talk about people. Like, I hate my accent a lot because I'm not even from America. I just adopted this because I used to think that I have to be like them to be that cool and that good. But then I regret that a lot because I only been to US for like twice for 2 weeks for a tournament, and I've never actually been there. not even from there, and I don't even know where these accents come from, and I don't even feel proud anymore that I have this accent. So I don't want people to keep imitating this kind of American accent, the Valley Girl accent, the British accents. Just do whatever you come from, because that is what you are and who you are.
Just be who you're comfortable
Your
being.
thinking
Yes,
is
yes.
much more important than
Yeah.
your accent.
Yes. So just be yourself.
That's
and
very encouraging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Took the 5 seconds to get there, but it's fine.
Yes. So
Make it ending.
I think that's it for today for our debate for English learning. I hope you guys can enjoy this and try to feel more comfortable about yourself. I'm Jessie.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Britney.
Bye bye.
See you in the next episode.